Welcome, we're up to the Austral fold down, Slenderline 14 wall mount. The Slenderline wall mount fold down clothesline is the benefit of these is the fact you can have them on a wall where you don't have much distance between the fence and the wall or the wall and another obstruction. To start with, before we start putting anything on the wall, we'll put the end caps in the brace bar and in the arms. That saves them getting lost during the process of the installation. From there we'll go and mark the first bracket on the wall. Important to remember is the user height. For everybody this is different based on rule of thumb as before, user height plus 4 to 5 inches. If you've got sloping ground, measure from the highest point, otherwise you'll end up having one end lower than what you really need. When you're marking the first bracket, make sure that your bracket is level. That makes it easier for your installation further down the track. Marking your top and bottom holes, ideally with the slotted hole in this clothesline about halfway along the slotted line. From there we can drill those two holes. After that we'll put a pin in this hole and measure 2320, that's for the metric users, along the wall and mark the hole for our next bracket. And then all you need is a level, bring it up to where it's level, mark your next hole and you're away laughing. Once you've got your holes drilled, insert, what I like to use with the wall bricks here is 10mm wall plugs. They're a ramset wall plug, or if you've got solid bricks you can use a Dynabolt. What I find with the bricks now, there are a lot more holes than what there used to be, and the wall plugs work very well. To secure the bracket to the wall I use 5/16 inch coach screws, the top ones being 3 inches long and the bottom holes 2 inches long. A 13mm socket wrench works really well for putting those in place. From here we assemble the frame on the ground by putting the two arms on the front bar, give them a gentle tap with a soft mallet and they'll be in place nicely. Frame's getting very hot. From there we go and mount the frame to the wall brackets. The frame is quite light, so it's easy to secure it in one end while you're holding the centre of the frame with your other hand. From there we tighten the nuts or the bolts, remembering not to tighten them too tight, otherwise it restricts the movement of the frame. Next step is to insert the brace arms. Remembering with the brace arms there's two screws. You need to have the screws, as in the film here, the right way around, otherwise the arms will not secure correctly. There's a spacer that goes between this brace arm and the bracket, and another spacer inside the bracket. For your convenience, nuts have been welded onto the bracket to make it easy to secure. The slide that goes onto the brace arm, again this needs to be in the correct direction. It's got a little black plastic piece attached to the bottom of it. As you can see, this goes on first. Slide that up, another bolt through there with a spacer into the side arm of the frame and another nut. Again, with tightening these up, avoid over tightening them as it does restrict the movement of the clothesline. Keep them loose and you will find you won't have any problems. After we've got to this stage, its next thing is to actually insert the cord. If in doubt, start from where the line tensioning device is at the front corner of the clothesline and insert it through the hole, carry on the opposite hole on the other end of the clothesline, and you'll just go backwards and forwards until you've managed to get all the line to the last hole in the frame. A couple of slip knots on there keeps it secure. And from there we can pull up the slack in the line back towards the front of the clothesline frame. With the line tensioning device, it comes up through this little hole and has a little clamp. Pull the excess line through, clamp it off, and it's secured, and then we slide on the little bobble on the end, just a simple knot, and snip off the excess line and tie it back over into the frame of the clothesline. Tidy up the cord at the back of the line, and from there we try a clothesline to be sure that everything is working effectively. There we have it, the Slenderline 14 installed, ready to go straight away. As you can see, it doesn't protrude out from your wall very far, so it does go really well in compact spaces. You do a great amount of line space as well when it's folding down. Very compact against the wall.